All right, so this is part 2 of 4028 O'Leary. So we're at the main stack now on the right-hand side of the basement. So we're going to drop down. Pipe is going to be made out of cast iron. We're going to move across the underneath of the concrete, making it further than we did before. So that's good. And then we've got an intersection. So this intersection kind of stinks because you see here that, like in modern plumbing, we always want flow to go in the direction of which way the water is going. So normally we don't use T's, we use Y's, which turns the corner for us and continues with the flow. So if you think about it, we flush the toilet, water runs down the pipe, and then it's off to the races. We want to capitalize on that momentum as much as possible. So when you deadhead it at a T, all the momentum crashes into the wall ahead of you. You lose some of that momentum. Things are still mixing and thrown around, but it's just haphazard. It's not in the path in which we want. So one of the issues I was having here was with this camera, wanting to make the proper connection or corner here. So like right now, the camera is actually facing backwards. So it's trying to turn right and go upstream, not downstream. So and the camera's dumb, and it just does whatever the path of least resistance is, basically. So I'm just trying to caress it around the corner here. There's no art or game to this. I did have success one time in doing this, and then the camera got all gooped up. So I trashed the file thinking, okay, no big deal. And now I can't get around the damn corner. Right. So that one's partially on me, but I never thought that I'd get around it the first try, no problem, and then have nothing but unsuccessfulness after that. So, but at least I know it'll do it. I'm also kind of befuddled because I'm like, well, what is the pipe that's upstream of us? There's no pipes back there. So like, where was this coming from? What was it doing? It's probably not doing anything now, but. I'm going to put this cap on. I'm going to go up there and run some water.
You want to turn it off?
If you want, yeah, go for it.
Just the kitchen?
Flush the toilet.
Okay, on the first floor?
On the first floor is fine. Yeah, they're stacked on top of each other, so. There it is. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. I knew the water would go the right way, so I was just hoping it would just be enough that it would want to turn the camera in the direction I wanted it to.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there's nothing glamorous about this. Nothing. Just go wait for that toilet since I got it where I need it, just to kind of quit for a minute so it doesn't just keep moving.
Yeah.
You're so good. Come on. That's what we get. Alright, so I don't know if we're going to get hung up in the same spot as we did before, but at least we made it a heck of a lot further than we did on the other pipe, right? Trying to rinse the camera off, so this is kind of goopy. There we go. So there was a patch right there with cast iron. So we had almost all clay, and then we had a patch. But if you're patching with cast iron, we're talking about something that probably happened 30 plus at least years ago. So that's old news. I don't know what that is.
It looks like a nut or something.
Yeah, where'd it go?
There it is.
Whatever it is, it's just floating around inside here. So. Okay, well, we'll just kind of push him down the pipe, whatever that is. Weird. As long as it's free floating and not lodged inside here, it'll find its way out.
Yeah.
So trying to keep the camera in focus and cleaned off, but drips of water and mucky water, and that's the downside when you stir it all up once. Gets a little dirtier. Sediments come from the bottom, like stepping on the bottom of a pond or whatever. Yep. So this is where I got hung up before. So this is like the first real point of evidence that I have that there's a little bit of roots. So you see we have seams in the pipe that naturally occur, and these little things at the bottom, those are little, this baby nodules. I mean, they're not even worth anything. But it was enough that the camera was kind of being a bear that it didn't want to get past it, which is why I was trying to feed it water
Oh, yeah.
from the other source. Oh, got it. Yep.
Nice.
Such is life. There we go. Oh, that's the city. Holy crap. Hold on a second. Let me stab that back in there. And of course now it doesn't want to make the corner. That's the story of this sewer line's life today. It does it once and it doesn't, there it is. Yeah, so we pull back real slow. That's the main sewer line out at the
Okay.
street. So you can see it's bigger diameter
Yep.
and our pipe dumping into it. So this side looks good.
Cool.
Good.
So I don't have any complaints here. Whatever that piece of junk is inside there, I'm sure it'll find its way out.
Yeah.
So this side's free and clear. We have a small segment over there that we need to kind of know what's going on with, and we know there has to be a portion replaced. So once that gets replaced, or while they have it opened up, maybe have them scope that secondary little section until it ties into this main line that I just looked at. And then if we can verify that, then we'll be good.
So is that just a kitchen line then?
That's just the kitchen line, yep. Yeah, so both bathrooms over here are stacked on top of one another.
Okay.
So you have the toilets are stacked, well, they're vice versa. The
Yeah.
toilet's on one wall, the other toilet's on the other, but it's all coming down the central line here.
Got it.
Yep.
So
So,
as far as this being not necessarily, not ideal news, let's say.
right, I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, the main line is intact and your primary sewer is going where it needs to go.
So is that typically where you see people, that's kind of when they start making their decision, because that's when you can start digging up yards?
Yeah, I mean, when we get into some real catastrophic looking stuff, it's where we're really worried. Where I've anything and everything you could think of, I found complete disconnections, cesspools,
Wow.
abandoned septic tanks in front
Oh,
yards,
geez.
pipes that are collapsed and they're just like sandwiched down. The camera won't even get through them.
Oh, boy.
So yeah, that's what we're looking for.
So as
So
far as this goes, though,
no, yeah.
not perfect, but not bad.
Well, and again, like most people are like, oh man, digging would stink in the concrete, but like if it's under the basement floor, it's literally inches under the basement floor. So it sucks we have to go through concrete,
Sure.
but like in turn, if it would have been in the front yard, the problem,
Right.
our minimum depth is like 8 foot, and it only gets deeper the closer it gets to the road. So
Yeah.
like that's a heck of a hole to be messing with.
Yeah.
So it's almost better if you're gonna have a problem that it be right here underneath your feet.
Right.
So,
I'd say also within the first 10 feet too, so. hopefully,
yep.
too bad.
Well, not even. I mean, it's within the first. I mean, nobody even needs to locate it. They just go, yeah, we're going to dig around this pipe
Yeah.
and find out where it turns into good stuff again.